It's Mariners versus Tigers in Game 5 of the ALDS. Winner goes on, loser goes home. The Mariners haven't been to the ALCS since 2001, and if they want to do it today, they're unfortunately going to have to do it against Tarik Skubal, who's just an absolute monster. And this is an especially bad matchup for Josh Naylor here in the second inning. Josh Naylor is 2 for 18 versus Skubal in his career, and he went 0 for 3 versus Skubal in Game 2 of this series. This is just a tough lefty-on-lefty matchup for Naylor. So how does Skubal pitch to Naylor? Well, first you need to know what Naylor's game plan is, which is to just foul off a ton of pitches. We saw that in Game 3 versus Jack Flaherty. He had an 11-pitch at-bat, just fouling off pitch after pitch after pitch, waiting for a mistake, and Naylor just doesn't really strike out much. He's 91st percentile in strikeout percentage. Now, Skubal solved that problem in Game 2 by getting Naylor to chase way outside for the strikeout, and so he's going to try that again here today. Starts him off with the fastball upstairs for strike 1. Then Naylor has a great take here for ball 1. Then he's going to foul away the slider, so he's down 1-2. Then he's going to go outside with the slider for a foul ball. So Skubal thinks, okay, we know he's chasing. That's 2 sliders in a row. So how about we speed things up maybe with the fastball? And it's a half swing, but it's going to get in for a fair ball. That goes all the way to the wall, and it's a double for Josh Naylor. Such a weird hit. Naylor is totally in foul ball mode. He literally just sticks his bat out, but the ball absolutely rockets off his bat. It's a half swing that one hops to the wall. When have you ever seen that? And nobody's more surprised than Naylor. Look at his face here. Wait, that's a fair ball? And yes, it is a fair ball, and now Naylor is on second base. And this is actually a problem for the Tigers because Naylor's just an absolute menace on the base paths. We saw that in Game 4 of this series. He's waving his arms. He's trying to signal to the batter. He's trying to get in the pitcher's head. He probably had absolutely nothing there, but he's just being so annoying on second base. And he's on second base here, and he knows he has to make the most of this opportunity. The fans are on their feet. They're going absolutely crazy. So next up is Mitch Garver. And on the first pitch here, Skubal's going to look back at Naylor, and then he throws home for a ball. Skubal thinks, okay, Naylor's not going anywhere. Look at that lead there. Naylor doesn't look threatening on second base. So on the second pitch, Skubal does not look back at second base, and then he goes straight home for the strike. And Naylor says, okay, that's really, really interesting. So on the third pitch, Skubal's not looking back, and Naylor is off. There's the throw, and Naylor's safe at third base. Look at this incredible jump. The infield is screaming at Skubal, turn around, turn around. But it is so loud at T-Mobile Park that he can't hear anything, and Naylor's going to take third pretty easily. And this is my favorite thing about Josh Naylor's game. He's one of the slowest guys in baseball with 3rd percentile sprint speed, but despite that, he is one of the best base stealers in baseball. Look at this. He racked up 30 steals this year, which is tied for 19th in baseball. He's right around guys like C.J. Abrams, Gunnar Henderson, super fast players. But he's not just a normal base stealer. Naylor loves to steal third base in particular. We can see he's tied for 6th in baseball with 8 steals of third this season. And look at his approach. Every single time Naylor gets a giant lead off second base, the pitcher doesn't turn, and then he steals third easily. He's been practicing this all season, and he just knows how to time pitchers up. And you think, wow, that's really risky. If Skubal would have turned around there, Naylor would have been dead meat. But look at this stat again. Naylor was 8 for 8 this year when stealing third. He's never been caught when he does this. He just knows how to pick his spots. And with the stadium roaring like that, Naylor easily takes third base. So now all Garver needs to do is hit a sac fly, which is exactly what he does. He crushes this one to center field, and Naylor's going to come home to score the first run of the ball game. The Mariners are going to go on to win the game by just 1 run, which finally sends the Mariners back to the ALCS, and you've got to give a ton of credit here to Josh Naylor. What a weird, amazing baseball player he is.